Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about Kikoff. Well, really, I'm just going to be answering some questions. So one of my older videos, I think my very first Kikoff video, is starting to get like a lot of videos just kind of randomly started to take off with YouTube, I guess, as things started to trend. But one of my older videos, I'm starting to see like a lot of repetitive questions. And I missed a lot of questions because it's an older video and I'm constantly making content. So I don't often see the questions unless I go to that video and then I see that, you know, people are asking questions. So I put a list of some of the most asked questions and I'm going to answer them, and anything else that comes to the top of my head, I'll say. This video isn't sponsored. I don't work with Kikoff. This is just something that I used back in 2020 when I was working on building my credit profile. Like my credit was like I'm trying to stop cussing, but it was like a show, okay? But anyways, I'm going to answer these questions really quick. I don't want to make this video last too long because it's time for me to go get in the carpool line to go pick up my son. So I'm going to try to make this really, really quick. Okay, so does it boost your Vantage or FICO score? So I've seen improvements in both scores. So for those of you who are new to credit, your Vantage score would typically be the score that you see on Credit Karma. And that one will be slightly off, you know, with your FICO score. The one that you should really focus on building is your FICO score. So yeah, I typically focus more on my FICO score. However, I've seen Kikoff make improvements to my Vantage score. I just don't tend to focus on that one because typically the lenders are looking at the FICO score and not Vantage. Okay, so I've seen improvements in both, but I tend to focus more on my FICO score. Where can you use the card at? So a lot of people are thinking that with this Kikoff credit account that you're getting an actual credit card. You're not getting a credit card. There is no swiping of a card. You're not getting a physical card. There's nowhere for you to use any money, okay? So this is, you're only using, matter of fact, let me just answer the question. You're not getting a card. So you can't use the card anywhere. There is no card, okay? So we move on to the next question. How does the trade line work? So with Kikoff, there are like two different ones. I know initially I had the $500 one, then it went up to $750, and then I just recently upgraded to the premium with this which is a $2,500 trade line. So what you're doing essentially, to just kind of put it in a nutshell, you're paying a monthly, let's just say membership fee. And it's really not a membership fee, but you're paying a monthly fee of $20 to have a $2,500 trade line report on your credit report for 12 months. And when it gets time for that trade line to end, Kikoff is going to give you the option to renew. And so then you'll continue to just pay your $20. If you do the $2,500 trade line, you're just paying $20 a month. So this is how it looks, because some people ask. So I'm going to put my account on the screen. So it's going to show up in the credit card section. It's going to look just like you have an unsecured $2,500 limit credit card. That's what it looks like, with a $240 balance initially. And each month you're making that $20 payment, the balance is going to decrease each month. So it shows up like a credit card. For those of you who are wondering, it reports just like a credit card. The $240 that you do not pay up front, you don't pay $240 up front. The $240 balance is going to report to the creditor, not the creditors, the credit bureaus. So it's going to report that you have a $240 balance on a $2,500 credit card, okay? And you're going to have a monthly payment of $20 for the next 12 months. All right? So I hope that makes sense. It's not like you're not able to spend this money any place. Okay? This is just you paying to have a $2,500 trade line reporting on your credit report. That's it. Okay? I hope that makes sense. If not, leave a comment below. Do you get your money back at the end? So Kikoff with the Kikoff credit account, no. You do not get money back with the Kikoff credit account. With the Kikoff credit builder loan, you get your money back. That one is more similar to like Self. This is you're honestly just paying $20, or whichever one, if you do the $5 one to have the $750 ones report, or the $20 one to have the $2,500 report, you're paying this fee to have this trade line report. And then as soon as you stop, then that's a wrap. It's not like you're putting money up to save. You're simply paying this money to have this report, so you're not getting it back for the Kikoff credit account. If you have a Kikoff credit builder loan, then you will get that money back. It's just like you savings. It's just like you taking money and putting it in your savings. But Kikoff is like reserving that money for you until the end of your loan. Then you get it back. All right? Okay, can I just pay the $5 a month and don't buy anything from the store to increase my score? Yes. I don't even look at Kikoff store to see what they offer, to see what books to see what merchandise, to see what they have. Like, this is what I know. When I first did Kikoff, I saw that they, like, you had to purchase something, and it was like an ebook, because, you know, it has to be some type of, in the beginning, it was like some type of exchange when I had the $500 credit limit. So I maybe just purchased a $20 book. And so I had a $20 balance reporting on a $500 credit limit card. And then I just paid $2 a month, or however much it was at the time. It was like 2 years ago. But, you know, you don't have to purchase anything from the store. Like, you don't have to purchase anything. This isn't a traditional credit card. You know, this ain't that. You can pay your monthly $5 or $20, whichever one you're doing, and do nothing else. Set up auto pay and go live your life. That's it. Okay. Which bureaus the Kikoff report to? So the credit account reports to Equifax and Experian, and then the credit builder loan reports to TransUnion and Equifax. Yes, TransUnion and Equifax. Okay. All right. How much has your score improved? Now, this question I've gotten asked a lot. I'm gonna be honest, I cannot pinpoint and say how much my credit has improved for Kikoff. Now, Kikoff has told me a number, and I'll put that on the screen. According to their emails, this is how much my credit has improved within their system. But to me, like, I have so much stuff going on. Like, I had Kikoff, I was doing Affirm, trying to establish, you know, credit. I was trying to have a mix of credit. I had got a Capital One secured card. What else did I do? Like, I'm trying to learn how to manage credit cards. I'm trying to remove. So it was so many things happening at once. My credit score was all over the place. So I can't just specifically lock in and say Kikoff did this. I would be lying if I did that. And I don't want to lie, because I don't want to have to lie to entice you to do something. You know what I mean? Kikoff has helped me, you know, as far as keeping my utilization low, and then making the payments is building my payment history, you know, but I can't really pinpoint how many points Kikoff has increased my score, but I can put on the screen what they say, you know, it's done for within their credit system. But I don't know, because, like I said, there's just been too much stuff going on, and it's just, I can't lie. I don't want to lie. All right. How will this account help me build credit? So payment history, utilization, credit age. With payment history, like I said, you set up auto pay, go on about your business, and don't even think twice about Kikoff. Tell them, hey, Noodle.
Hey!
How will this account help me build credit? So payment history, utilization, and account age. So with payment history, obviously, the more payments you make, the more payment history you build. You know, this is good in the long haul. So obviously, this takes time, okay? With utilization, the good thing about Kikoff is you cannot spend the funds anywhere else. You have a $2,500 credit line. You have a $240 balance. Your utilization is going to always be under 30% because of Kikoffs. Like, you can't spend the money anywhere. This is teaching you discipline, so you can really form those habits whether you know it or not, especially those of you who are new to credit, to keep your balances low. Just because you have so much credit available to you doesn't mean you need to use it, okay? And then account age. The longer you keep the account open, the better. Like I said, I've had Kikoff since 2020. So it's going on 3 years for me. So this, like, the longer I keep this account open, as long as Kikoff is open, they ain't in no trouble, they ain't messing up, I'm going to keep rocking with Kikoff. And as long as the credit limit keeps increasing, I'm going to keep doing what's necessary to have my, you know, if it increases to $5,000, then I'm going to pay $50 or whatever a month to have that report, you know, because it's beneficial. Like, it's teaching good habits, and I like that. As long as they ain't doing nothing grimy, shiesty, they're not stealing people's information, I'm cool. Kikoff hasn't done anything wrong in my eyes. Like, I've had a really good experience, but that's how it helps build credit. This is like an overtime process, though. I don't want you guys thinking you get a Kikoff account and then your score is just going to instantly increase within 30 days or within 2 months. Like, it takes time to build and establish credit. So this isn't no get quick boost type thing. Like, it helps boost your credit, especially if you're, you know, struggling with utilization. This is a good way for you to lower that utilization. Yes, your score may drop temporarily if you're opening a Kikoff account, but that's with any new trade line. I see Kikoff get a lot of people who don't necessarily understand how credit works will go like on Reddit or go on BBB and say, well, this is supposed to be helping my credit, but it lowered my score when it appeared on my credit. But any trade line is going to do that. Anything appearing on your credit is going to temporarily cause your credit to drop, but over time you're going to regain those points as long as you're managing whatever type of account it is the right way, which really looks like making payments and keeping your utilization low. That's really it. But anything new to your credit is going to temporarily make your score go down, but you're going to get those points back plus some. So as far as the negative reviews that I've seen, I think it's more so coming from people who just don't understand how credit works, and for people who are having trouble signing up with Kikoff. Like I said, I'm not affiliated. I don't know if I said that in this video, but I do have a video going on where I really explain. I kind of responded to trolls in that video who speak on influencers and talking about, you know, things that they do. You know, it's like people were just leaving comments under my videos about Kikoff, you know, and the reason why I'm talking about it. And I'm just like, you're new here, obviously. Like, in every video, I share my account. Like, you got to be new around these parts because I don't operate like that. You know what I mean? And so anyways, but yeah, like, Kikoff is, it is a credit builder program. And so far over the years, it's gotten better. Like, there are so many programs out there, but the only thing I don't like is that Kikoff, the customer service it's a little trash, you know. I necessarily haven't had to use customer service or anything, but like, I was trying to get my husband to get a Kikoff account too, because I just feel like it would be beneficial. Why not get it? But he's having trouble signing up, and it's like we've hit a roadblock with getting him signed up because there's no number to call. You can only submit a ticket or email, and it ain't no telling how long that's gonna take for them to get back, you know. So I don't necessarily like the customer service, and I don't like that they don't report their things to all three. Like, I feel like if you're gonna do a credit builder, anything, it needs to report to all three, you know. And I do understand that the bureaus, they don't have to accept these credit builder, like, they don't have to do that. But if you're gonna have a credit builder program, it would just be wise if they could report to all three bureaus. You know what I mean? So that's my only issue. But other than that, I don't have an issue with Kikoff. Like I said, I'm just gonna continue to use it as long as nothing seems off. You know, and the moment that I get word that Kikoff is not moving like legit no more, like it's grimy, then I'll say something. But other than that, like, bro, it's no late fees, no penalties, no nothing. Set your auto pay and go about your business. Don't make this overly complicated. You cannot, like, that's the purpose why I make this video, because I want you to realize that things can be as simple as they are, and there not be any, like, it's not like something is too good to be true. Because I know often when things are too easy and seem, that's all you gotta do. It's like it's too good to be true. Like, it gotta be something else going on. You know what I mean? Like, we're very, but I can understand why we're like that. But, you know, this is one of those things. That's why I like to talk about things that I've personally used, so that I can say, okay, well, from my experience, this is what. But so far, within these 3 years, no issues. Never missed a payment, no issues. So yeah, so that's that. But if you have a question that I didn't answer, just leave a comment below and I'll answer it. But yeah, these are pretty much all the questions that I've seen on my videos that I have posted about Kikoff. But yeah, do I recommend it? Yeah. Do I like it? Yeah. You know, my only two gripes is, you know, customer service. I just feel like, bro, with business, you gotta have good customer service. Like, that's just gotta be like minimum basic requirement. You know, like, you have to have good customer service, a place for people to contact you. That's kind of like just like with PayPal. Like, matter of fact, don't even get me started with PayPal and the customer service. Anyways, Customer service is everything. If they can get customer service together, you know, but that's just like one missing piece. It's like, come on, like this is a really great product, a great situation you got going here, but your customer service, you know, I don't like it. And report to all 3 bureaus for Pete's sake. That's it. But other than that, get Kikoff. The link is in my description box if you want to try that, my referral link. Okay? So yeah, if you got any more questions, leave a comment below. It's raining outside. I'm about to enjoy this rain. I'm about to go sit in the carpool line and just enjoy the rain and edit this video. But yeah, my other Kikoff video will be posted maybe tonight. I don't know. I might post it tomorrow. I don't know. But it is a little rant, so be prepared. But I just had to set the record straight. I don't get down how all these other influencers get down. I ain't no influencer. Hell, I share my personal experiences. That's all I do. I ain't influencing you to do nothing but get your shit together. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Don't beat me up for trying to help you out. You know what I'm saying? Don't come up in my comments telling me that I'm only doing something to make money. No, I ain't only doing something to make money. I'm looking out for you. And you. I'm looking out for people I don't even know. I don't know y'all. You don't know me, but I don't know you either. Shoot. I'm grateful that you're here watching my video. But at the same time, this something I used when my credit score was shit. You understand? Like this, I took a chance on this. I share my experience. I screenshot my profile. I put it in the video. I'm a regular ass person with regular ass problems. I be up in here about to lose my shit sometimes. Like, please don't get it twisted. I just don't post it, okay? But I'm going to save this energy for my rant video. Well, I already recorded it. But now that I think about it, let me go and say what I got to say, shit. But seriously, though, I do understand that certain influencers, like, you just cannot believe everything they say. But I got too much integrity. And I never want to be associated with no bull crap. Like, no, I don't want to get caught up in no bull crap. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got too much respect for myself, for my kid. Like, I don't want nobody, I don't want to be associated with no malarkey. You understand? So a lot of people don't have that. But the checks, trust me, these companies do reach out to the kid. But have you seen anything, any type of promo on my channel with me working with a company? If they don't stand for something that I agree with, if they're trying to take advantage of people who are already gullible and in need, I'm not working with them. I'm not working with them. I don't care how much they pay. I'm not doing that to people who are looking to me for help. I'm not going to take advantage of people who are already in need. That's stupid. That's evil. It ain't that much money in the world that'll make me do some shit like that, because I know what it feels like to be on the opposite side of the screen. So if I get on here talking about anything, it's because I've used it. And trust me, if I don't have like my own experience, I'm going to say that in the video. All the time I'm going to say it in the video. But I do understand that it's new people who come to my channel. It really just be people who come to your channel just to talk shit, because they don't got shit else to do. And they just be wanting to just talk shit just because they're mad about something. Take your mad ass somewhere else, because I don't have that type of energy over here. You understand? Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like people who take advantage of people. I don't like that shit. I don't like it. I see it all the time on the internet. And I just be like, bro, how can you live with yourself? But I'm not even going to get started on that. I got to go get my kid. My oldest son is 2:34. I'm about to go. I love you guys. Thank you so much for always supporting me. It means a lot. Let's end the year strong. Let's end the year strong. That's all I got to say. Let's end the year strong. All right, peace. Bye.